Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Let's play Battleground.
As always, if you see your name in this battle, please drop me a comment and say hi. Now, the only reason I actually recorded this match is because it was part of my Immortal Trials, and I was going to originally put it in my Immortal Trials video, however I thought it would make it a little bit too long, and I know a few people are here just for the PvP videos when I do share them every now and again. So I've been trying to do Battleground a couple of times a week at least to keep my rank at gold and see if I can push any further from gold 1. But I'm not, now that I've hit gold 1, that is what I was aiming for originally this season after only hitting bronze last season from not playing it as much. And obviously it's always good practice in Battleground for other PvP, especially clan-based PvP like Vigil of Blades, Shadow War, etc. So that's kind of what I've been using Battleground for this season. Now, I was actually with one friend for this battle, so the guy Jackass on my team is someone that is a friend in game as well. So it was quite nice to join a match where I was with friends and not against friends. Now, at this point in the battle, I could see that a few of the opponents were trying to push through this way or kind of get ready to go through the barrier as soon as that lifted. However, they hadn't yet taken down the third Guardian. As you can see, its life is going down very slowly. A few more players realised that it hadn't gone down and headed that way. So I was kind of here more trying to defend and stop them pushing through to those Guardians, with a few of my other teammates, as you can see, that did stay back or come back to the spawn point with me. Now, I was taking a lot of damage here. You can see all the players with their CC, too many circles on the floor on top of me. But thankfully, this was my first cheat death, so I was quite lucky with that. It kind of kicked in at the right time. But I don't think I'm going to be able to escape it this time because I can't go either way due to the opponents being basically surrounding me completely. So currently we're bottom of the match as I'm the only one that's died so far. So I'm going to try and avoid dying again in this battle. With Wizard, my main focus is always trying not to die in Battleground. Obviously, it's one of the most squishy classes, being a ranged class. And this build does allow me to kind of keep back while I'm fighting and while I'm damaging the players. So I do try and stay back as much as possible. Having teleport in this build definitely helps. And as you can see, I am using the same build that I've been using for quite some time in Battleground. And that's because I haven't really found anything different or better than what I've been using. Obviously, there is the Wiz CC build, but I generally don't like to use that because I have decent amount of potency and a decent amount of armor penetration. That works to my advantage in Battleground compared to other people that are maybe playing Wizard with lower secondary stats. So for me, I don't really like using the CC build. Plus, I know it annoys a lot of players, and I don't want to be annoying in Battleground. I just want to get some kills in. So far, so good with this match. As you can see, we've killed 24 attackers so far, and currently there's none other than at the spawn point. So we're doing pretty good at keeping them back and keeping them away from actually moving those Guardians. So I don't know if this is an unbalanced match. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you can be on the team that is the stronger team. Other times you can be on the team that's the weaker team. But as it was Christmas Day, when I actually recorded this, there's every chance that it was quite unbalanced because I guess there's less people playing. Although it was the evening time, so I don't know, maybe there was less people playing, maybe there wasn't. But it seemed like quite a good match. It wasn't completely unbalanced because I was still obviously taking a lot of damage from the other players. And they did still seem to have some fairly strong players on their team. But obviously, from looking at the kills that we've got so far, we're already halfway to the kills required to win the battle. So we were in a pretty strong position for this and for actually winning the match as well. So I'm hoping this will be a win. My last Battleground match, I think, was a loss. And this is actually my first Battleground match of the week because I've been so busy with obviously real life stuff with Christmas, wrapping gifts, and obviously making content for you guys to watch over the holidays as well. I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of stuff still to share that would be interesting and obviously helpful. So hopefully you've enjoyed the videos that I've been sharing over this last week and yeah, found them beneficial in some way. So we've managed not to die again. I've been keeping back and using my bandages as much as possible. And I'm just going to swap sides to push this side because I can see a lot more of the opponents are trying to push this side. And a few of my teammates are having to retreat and bandage themselves. So the opponents are swapping sides like we are. I'm kind of always trying to focus on the right-hand side of the map because visibility, I don't know if it's the same on PC, but visibility on mobile is quite difficult. Obviously, the screen for us is wider rather than actually having as much visibility in front of the character at the top of the screen like you do have on PC and obviously on tablet as well. So for me, I try and stay back a little bit and fight on one particular side just so that I can actually see what I'm doing in the matches. So that's a little tip for you there if you're playing on mobile. Now, as I mentioned at the start, I'm using the same build that I always use, so I won't go through the build and all the essences and everything. I'll link that in the comments for the video so that you can check there if you do want to see exactly what setup I'm using for this battle. But I've kind of stuck with this for some time now. It does seem to work well for me in PvP, and even if I don't get awarded all the kills, I generally get a decent amount of assists with it, so it is kind of like a support build. So currently we are on a 3 kill streak. I think we've got 4 kills altogether for the match, and we are just a few kills away from actually winning this. So we're pretty close there, as you can see on the side. We don't need many more kills to win the battle, so in a nice strong position, and those kills are just going up. We're now just 13 kills away from actually winning this, so the team is doing really well. I'm interested to see what the result's going to look like at the end. Obviously I normally check it throughout the match if I'm dying, but as I've not died again yet, I am not wasting my time opening that. I'd rather just keep fighting and keep the battle going. So again, the kills are steadily going up, and we're now just 9 away from actually winning the battle. We're not really allowing them to get away from the spawn, and it's quite surprising because we haven't actually got that much CC on this team. Obviously most people assume Wizard is going to go in with a CC build like I mentioned, and I generally don't use them. I'm definitely not getting awarded many kills there, as you can see there. That player definitely went down while I was attacking them, but I wasn't given the kill on that. So it's going to be interesting to see the result at the end, as I mentioned. And we're now just 7 kills away from winning the match. Let's see how the rest of this goes. And yeah, clearly I think it is going to be a win. So that is it, 65 enemies killed, and it is a victory for the team that I was on. So let's take a look at the results. As I said, I wasn't really getting awarded many kills there, and yeah, I'm definitely nowhere near the top. So I actually had 30 assists, so that was the second highest assists. So I was definitely not getting awarded those kills in this battle, and I only had 1 death. So actually overall I didn't do too bad. You can see there's a couple of Legend League players on the team as well. But yeah, kind of disappointed I didn't get awarded more kills there. However, we're still gold 1 and a little bit higher than I was originally. And that is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.